Coming up, hawks, penguins, popes and gorillas.
All the best bits from the first series of Meet Me in the Comments. Hello and welcome to another Meet Me in the Comments special. And today we're bringing you some of our favourite stories from the past couple of months. As you'll know by now, this is the comedy news podcast where we bring you our favourite and funniest headlines of the week. This story made me genuinely laugh out loud. It's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And it's one that came from LBC that I spotted, that I particularly enjoyed. And the story reads: an unsecured penguin in a cardboard box caused a helicopter to crash in South Africa.
Wow.
After the pilot lost control, a report has found. I wonder what made him lose control. Was it the mad penguin in a box? An unsecured box, might I add. I'd like to just preface this by saying everyone was fine, so we can officially laugh at them. The penguin, which was on the lap of a passenger inside the box, slid off and knocked the pilot's controls shortly after takeoff. This sounds like the film Madagascar, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh,
They're
it
up
is.
to pure mischief.
Yeah.
The helicopter was around 50 feet off the ground when it was travelling from I just reread this. It was travelling from Bird Island
Hey.
off the eastern cape of South Africa. The impact sent the R-44 helicopter crashing to the ground. As I mentioned, no one was hurt, including the penguin. Penguin was absolutely fine, probably having a bit of a laugh around it. Having a bit of a laugh about it. And the flight at the time had been conducting an aerial survey of Bird Island. The authority, the South African Civil Aviation Authority, said the lack of secure containment for the penguin was responsible for creating the dangerous situation, causing the aircraft roll. The report determined the main rotor blades then struck the ground and the helicopter ultimately crashed on its starboard side around 20 metres from the point of liftoff. So they didn't make it far. My favourite thing about this entire thing is it says the report did not say why they had picked up the penguin.
they picked up a penguin.
Picked up a penguin. And then the penguin crashed the helicopter. I just thought, what a ridiculous situation to find yourself in. If you're going to have a penguin on an aircraft, maybe close the lid.
Yeah. When it says box, what do you think of?
I'm imagining a little cardboard crate. You know, like when you get like wine, you buy a fair amount of wine from the supermarket, and you can get a wine box, like that vibe, but with a penguin in.
I'm thinking like the one you might give to a cat because you've opened a present. It's got like a zip open, 2 flaps at the top, and it's like, there you go, just a random little box. Here you go.
Yes.
It's just a place for it to sit so it doesn't spill.
Yeah, that's kind of, I know what you mean. What I enjoyed the most about this is that they didn't know why no one ever explained why they had a penguin in a box. B, that it was unfortunate in the way that the penguin fell, that it hit the helicopter controls and caused it to crash. And also that it was a flightless bird that did it, which I just found very funny because I just imagined it was like the bird's like, I can't do this.
Was the pilot Frank Spencer? Can you read the headline again? Because the way that headline escalates is remarkable.
It was just it was a confusing time. Jealous flightless bird causes helicopter crash. I thought I had to mention the fact that it was flightless because otherwise, if you say there's like a bird crash and a bird's involved in a helicopter crash, you imagine like a bird strike or something. Yeah. But no, it was just a box with a penguin in, fell on the controls.
No one tells me what I can and cannot do.
Down you go, boys. Hysterical.
And you're right. It's the penguins of Madagascar are like you. They're like Ocean's 11, but in penguin form. Kind of like, what can you do? I can fly a helicopter. No, actually, I can
crash
fly
a helicopter.
Can you land it? No one said anything about landing.
It's so true. I just love it, and that's when I heard about this. That's exactly. I didn't imagine an actual penguin. I imagined a cartoon animation penguin doing all this.
Well, could it be Feathers from Wallace and Gromit?
Yes, I mean Feathers. It seems like the sort of mischief that Feathers would be getting up to.
Wallace was the pilot. Good Lord, what a story.
I know, it's
Incredible.
an amazing story. It's my favourite thing.
A hawk has caused mayhem in a Hertfordshire village and it's been dive bombing tall men. Have you heard about this? This is
Doesn't have to dive bomb as far. That's why it's going for the tall ones.
Oh, is that why?
No, that's my theory.
The Harris hawk has been responsible for an estimated 20 violent attacks over the last 2 weeks after a sudden change in behaviour. It snapped like it's Liam Neeson in Taken.
It's just had enough. It's just had enough.
I have a certain set of skills.
Dive bombing,
Dive
flying,
bombing.
screeching.
I will find you. Caca!
That would actually be quite sinister, can I just say? They make quite a scary noise.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine you just hear that overhead.
It's a scream. It's like a... yeah.
That was pretty good, I think.
That's pretty good. Yeah. It's in the parish village of Flamstead near Luton. Professional and local falconers have been recruited to bring the bird under control.
What, by just sticking a glove on and sticking their hand in the air and hoping for the best?
Just sticking an arm out.
Yeah.
Kez, come on, Kez.
Come back.
It's attacked an estimated 50 people.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. One of the other locals has taken to wearing a hat to avoid being injured. Sorry.
This whole village is just wearing hard hats.
Whipsnade confirmed it was not one of theirs. Don't know, mate. I don't know. Not one of ours.
Whipsnade having none of it. Nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with us. He's not with us, mate. Police have said reports have come in from tall men around the age of 40 to 60. How tall are you, bro?
That is...
You 5'9"? You keep walking, mate.
Keep on going.
You keep walking. Due to it's an odd addition into the news article. Due to their high level of intelligence, the Harris hawk is used to clear pigeons at Wimbledon. Okay. Thanks, news.
Appreciate that.
This is one positive while we don't have beef. Since Thursday, there's been an update. There has been
an update on the hawk.
The hawk has been captured after a campaign of hate and is now being retrained at an aviary.
He's being retrained.
Yeah, he's got little handcuffs. He's got a little orange boiler suit.
He's going to go and do a different job. That's the thing I'm interested in. How do you could retrain as a, I don't know.
Oh, an accountant, probably. Yeah. He's got to take the essay.
Hear this tap 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 tap
tap.
Oh, wow.
But you're being retrained, like he's been.
Like, it's not reprogramming.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, reprogram. Reprogram.
So he's been reprogrammed.
Like Clockwork Orange. He's in the chair and they've got to pull his little beady eyes
keeping
back.
His little eyes open.
Yeah. While watching pigeons in Trafalgar Square.
No, he just has to look at tall men and it's like aversion therapy for him.
Just go about their day, crossing that...
Safely crossing
the Abbey Road on the web. He's got to watch the webcam. That's why he's got to watch that tall webcam.
Excellent story. Bulgarian football club apologises after minute's silence confusion. This is wonderful. So, a Bulgarian football club have apologised for holding a minute's silence for a former player who is alive. Oh, that shows a level of love and appreciation, though, doesn't it? We should have a minute's silence for me on a daily. Arda Gazali, I'm hoping I pronounced that right, which is located in the southern Bulgarian town of Kardzali and play in the country's top division, held the minute's silence in honour of Petko Ganchev before Sunday's game. Both teams lined up near the centre circle before kicking off in the 1-1 draw, bowing their heads to mourn him. But before the match was over, Arda posted on their Facebook page saying they'd received some wrong information about his death. The rumours of his death have been greatly exaggerated, it turned out, and he was absolutely fine. The club said the management of PFC Arda would like to express a huge apology to the former Arda player and his relatives after the club received wrong information about his death. We wish him many more years of good health and to enjoy the success of Arda. And then the post was deleted. This is wonderful.
Now, surely, someone on either teams would have known, like, okay, we'll do a minute silence. For who?
You'd imagine.
Bells ahead. And it's like, I'm pretty sure I saw him last week. I went for drinks on Friday.
I bet there was a lot of whispering happening on that line.
Like,
just people going, he's fine.
I don't think he's dead.
This was very sudden.
You better help me move house next week. It's like...
It's ridiculous.
He gave me a lift here.
There's quite a lot of planning as well. He's sat in the crowd.
He's in the crowd.
I feel like a lot of planning would go into something like a minute's silence. And a quick Google check might have taken care of that for you.
Yeah, the announcer. We now have to...
Oh, gosh.
We are now holding a minute's silence on behalf of the sudden passing of,
it's like a
player. It's like
Ganchev. It's like a preview, though, to what you'll get. So I'd watch that and be like, you could probably have done a bit better. So here's my notes when I do croak it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a bit more fanfare, please. I'd like at least 10 trumpets. And you, sir, were not bowing your head hard enough. Try harder.
It's also a great idea for a horror film where the minute silence done first, and then all the players go get you.
That is horrific.
Dear Paramount.
You have a sick mind.
Dear Paramount, I have an idea for you.
It's relatively low budget.
I wonder if some of that is done, if it's the wrong information or if some of it's like spite. It's like, you know what?
I've had enough of him.
You know what? Let's have some fun.
Is it a wishful thinking minute silence?
Oh, dear Paramount, we've got a sequel.
That's awful. But anyway, bless him. I do also wish him every health, and I hope they do a better job come the actual minute silence.
Oh, that's going to be awkward.
Oh, won't it?
Major breaking global news, in fact. We are currently popeless.
What a funny way to describe it.
We have, the Pope has passed away at the age of 88, Pope Francis. We're currently in between...
We're in no Pope's land.
We're in no Pope's land, yes. We're currently Pope-free. He died on Easter Monday, which I can't tell if it's either very selfish or very on-brand.
I told you my partner turned around to me and said, we'll see him in 3 days.
That's just true, yeah.
It's time's ticking.
I feel like Jesus is somewhere livid. It's like you got... I have 3 days. I got Good Friday, Easter Monday, and Christmas Day. They're my days, bro.
And you made it about you.
And you made it about you.
Yeah, I know. I like to imagine, sure, who knows what's rattling around up there in the heavens. So, I don't want to be the one to make assessment on religion. I do, however, really enjoy the image of God having no one to call. Because Pope's supposed to be the guy. He's like the guy. And he's just like dialing him. And he's like, I'm just getting like dial tones. I can't get through to him.
He's got out of office.
Goes straight to voicemail.
How do you have an out of office?
Hello, this is the Pope. Please leave a message. It's a bit weird.
There will be a conclave,
yes.
Which means Ralph Fiennes and Stanley Tucci will decide on who the next Pope will be.
Can I just say they really went a bit too hard with the marketing of that film?
Yeah.
They took it too far. Took it too far.
Woo, immersive or what? And they'll vote on a Pope, and then there'll be they have the chimney. We'll either have black smoke, white smoke. If it's black smoke, that means...
If it's black smoke, they can't agree.
They can't agree. The cardinals have voted, and then what they do is they burn the ballot papers, and that's what creates the black smoke.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's great.
And once they have a unanimous decision, I think unanimous needs to be at least 80 of 100, then they have the white smoke. And if it's pink smoke, it's a girl.
I do think they picked really boring colours, can I just say?
It's black and white.
They should bring the red arrows in.
Oh, they
Can
should.
you imagine? Bring in the red arrows, get a bit of that proper, colourful smoke, bit of red, white and blue.
Get them to spell out its name in the sky.
Yes, the new Pope is.
Yeah, Pope is.
Another Francis, another John Paul, another... That would be great.
But I was very fascinated by the actual process, what happens immediately after death, because this actually hasn't happened many times. In the last 47-ish years... We've only had 3 popes.
You're joking. That's quite impressive because I feel like they're always
dying,
quite old when they rock up.
Yeah, Pope John Paul II, Pope Francis, Pope Benedict.
That's very interesting.
For millennials and Gen Z, and for some Gen Xers as well, there's only ever been 3 popes. We've had more Bonds, we've had more Doctor Who's, and we've had more Bake Off presenters than we have popes.
That's impressive. I really feel like we'd rattled through them.
Yeah.
But like I say again...
What, popes or
popes.
Bake Off? Oh, okay.
Popes, but they do all resemble each other. But I don't know whether it's just because of the outfit.
The garb.
The whole situation, that's what makes them recognisable as the Pope. I couldn't tell you what the Pope's face looks like. I couldn't tell you what any Pope's faces look like. All I can see is that big old hat. As far as I'm concerned, they're a walking hat.
But the destruction of the Pope's famous signet ring... It takes place immediately after his announcement of his death. The ring that's kissed by pilgrims and is used to seal official documents. Each one is unique to that Pope and it cannot be replicated. It's destroyed with a hammer and placed in the coffin pretty much as soon as the announcement is made.
It would be quite a boring fraud to do. To take the Pope's ring and start stamping I don't know, what does he stamp? Nothing particularly exciting. It'd be a very boring heist.
Well, it's the... Well, you never know. George Clooney and Brad Pitt,
I can't watch any more of those, even if they are nicking the Pope stuff.
We need a new Ocean's 11 film somewhere, and then they walk across St. Peter's Square in all the full in heist garb.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hide underneath one of their hats.
Yeah,
it's destroyed with a hammer, placed in the coffin. It's because it's used to seal. It's used to seal the wax on envelopes. That's what the ring is used for. And so if that's replicated, it can fall into the wrong hands. Or I've written here, PayPal work. I was very pleased with that.
I'm not gonna go, oh my God, this letter must be from the Pope. We all know he's dead. Yeah. I wouldn't be sat there going, oh my God, I think this letter's from the Pope, when I know full well that the Pope is dead, even if it has his wax seal on.
Yeah, it is an odd rule. It is an odd rule that, if you suddenly get paperwork from the Pope and it's like, this was slow.
I know.
But this whole process of looking up this story, I went to the
Vatican.
No, I went to Google of all places, and I wanted to look up more about that particular destruction of the jewellery. And I ended up Googling the word "Cardinal destroys Pope's ring," which I thought, I better not press enter on that one. Bishop destroyed? No.
None of those are good.
No, none of these are good. Sort of like Pope's ring, no. Pummeled, no. Destroyed,
definitely
no. Eventually, jewellery. And I know, okay, jewellery, here we go, that's fine.
Yeah.
So there was a few iffy moments and a few, I should probably delete my history.
Yeah, incognito that bad boy. For sure.
These are posts and things we have found on social media and things that just made us smile. Kind of newsy, kind of not, but we've just brought them to you for the world of social media.
Ben, do you think you could take on a gorilla if you were amongst 99 other men?
Okay, firstly, I have heard of this. If there were 99 of me...
If there was... No. Well, that's a good question. I hadn't thought of that. The question is, could 100 men take on one gorilla? Who would win? But what if it was 100 yous versus a gorilla? This has just added a whole new element to my story before I even thought about it.
If it's 100 me's, we've all still got the same personality and we're all thinking the same things. It's not like there's only one brave version of me just going, get him, guys.
I'll take one for
Avengers,
the team.
Where are you going?
I think it would turn into, can 100 men outrun a gorilla? Less than can 100 men fight a gorilla?
Run away. It's Monty Python. Run away. Where are we running from?
So true. Yeah, so this is the 100 men versus gorilla phenomenon, though.
This basically sounds like the one from last year of, are there more doors than wheels? Not now. I'm not doing that.
We can't go down this rabbit hole.
Can't go down that rabbit hole.
What colour was the dress, though? Go on, what do you think? How do you like your chances?
Surely, I would have thought... I mean, are we going as... is it like one big bundle? Are we going as like one big wave?
Dealer's choice.
Or is it sort of like we form a queue?
I think the concept being... I've seen mock-ups of what happens. Yeah. And it's essentially an army of 100 men charging.
Yes, yeah.
I
feel like the 100 men charging should, even if you did it in like waves of circles almost, going in, like first wave of 30, go. Then another
like
wave
a mosh pit.
Yeah.
Approach to a gorilla.
Yeah. And then another wave of 30, go in. Are they weapons? Do they have weapons or are they just...
No.
Okay.
Nothing but fists.
I mean, the gorilla's going to take out a few of the 100. Definitely.
Oh, I mean, defo.
And for a while might even use one of the 100 as a weapon itself. But then...
Yeah.
You just got what I said.
Yeah, I did. Took me a hot second.
But then if the gorilla is then wielding one of us as a weapon, what's to say, all right, well, we'll wield one of us as well. That sounds awful.
It sounds very confusing. The theory, that's the theory. That's the question that's been poised to the internet this week. Everyone has weighed in, of course. My favourite thing is it all began because one guy tweeted that 100 he specified that 100 dedicated people could take on the gorilla, he thought.
Dedicated to what?
As in like dedicated to the death of the gorilla.
Oh.
As in like if you actually were like up for a proper scrap.
Yeah.
He liked their chances. Obviously you don't want to say people like running. Mr. Beast, of course, YouTuber, philanthropist, man that does everything, has joined in on the conversation, says he wants to actually do it.
No, of
course he does.
Yeah, of course he does.
And you know what? If anyone's going to do it, it would be him.
100%.
I don't know who in health and safety would sign it off, but it would get signed off. So he's asked for 100 men to take on Theory. Obviously, no one's going to let it happen because, I'm reading this article and they're like, the chances are no one's going to ever let us test who would win. Obviously.
No.
Obviously.
No. It's the same reason why you'll never know if you'll be able to fight 10 horse-sized ducks.
I mean, A, they don't exist.
No, exactly.
And B, Peter would never agree.
No.
I love this, but there's some people have started like posing actual theories and like being serious about it. So
London Zoo said no.
London Zoo says no. Their gorillas are all tied up.
Fine,
Sorry.
try Whipsonade this time.
So a wildlife biologist has been talking about the size and weight of a gorilla. I know, it's gone into proper stuff.
They're busy people.
This guy honestly has time on his hands. He says on average a male silverback weighs in about 300 to 400 pounds. The largest ever was almost 600 and probably around 4 to 5 times stronger than the average man, who kind of works out. He said, so we're definitely taking casualties, but this isn't enough to just rip apart every man. He added that he reckoned it would only take this is almost half. It would only take 30 to 40 men to defeat the average silverback gorilla. And that in the natural world, a gorilla would run away rather than fight, obviously. He recommends focusing on the face, neck, internal organs, groin, and rupturing a vital artery.
Lord.
This guy's really put way too much thought into this. But the biggest threat to the humans would be themselves. It's almost certain there would be human fatalities and serious injuries, which many believe would cause most of the humans to run away.
I mean, you'd run away at the beginning anyway.
Oh
at the sight of a
God,
gorilla.
I'm so gone. I'm so not sticking around for this dumb experiment.
The question is, who would win between a gorilla and 10 horse-sized ducks?
That is the question.
In a gold dress.
Please, in a blue dress. That bloody dress.
My social user post is from a TikTok user by the name of Carl from The Office. He's talking about what are the top 5 pints. Now he goes on to list his top 5. These are not necessarily the top 5 brands of beer or the flavour. This is something else, and you'll go with me. Number 5 is the curry pint.
What are you saying to me?
The pint you have with a curry.
Oh,
that pint is
the context of the pint, not the contents of the pint.
Very good.
Gosh, I should have written.
That's very
this.
good.
I can't even speak. I should have written this post.
That's very good. Number 4 is the funeral pint.
Oh, that's a sad one. Yeah.
Number 3, the airport pint.
I would argue that's number 1, but carry on.
Number 2 is the pre-5 p.m. pint. This is like what is basically the sneaky pint.
The mischievous pint.
Also known as the cheeky half.
Oh, very nice.
And the number 1 is the another country pint.
Yeah. I would argue that the airport pint is still the best because it's the process of getting to the other country.
That's true. I don't know if it's a fun fact or not. I've never had an airport pint.
That is the opposite of a fun fact. That's what's wrong with you fact.
I get very nervous at flying, and I feel like the alcohol shouldn't be in my system when I'm going up.
Me too. Are we both nervous flyers? But I do the opposite. I'll start necking pints.
No, I stay away from alcohol.
But I didn't know that about you. That's interesting. Cowards together.
Some of the comments of this social post have added their own pint options. Obviously, the sneaky pint, the cheeky half, is elite when you go.
Beautiful.
Certainly, while other people are at work, and you're like,
it's the best.
I'm having a pint.
Love it.
The festival pint.
Oh yes, that is an elite pint.
Yep. The first beer garden pint.
Oh, of the summer.
I think that could go wrong because it might look like beer garden weather, but it's not. The second that you hit the shade, it's freezing.
That's true.
Oh, should we go inside? The Christmas Eve pint. The pre-wedding pint. It's always fun. And the one I would add is if you go on a hike and a big long walk, the first time you find a pub.
Oh my God,
the post-hike pint is my number 1.
Amazing pint. That's such a good pint. I'm trying to think if I have any good pints to. I would argue that the straight after work on a Friday, walking out of the office to the pub, have a pint, perfect pint.
Yes. Yep.
That would be on my list.
Certainly knowing you've got no work the next day.
Oh, it's so good.
Friday 5 p.m. pint, definitely.
It's just a wonderful thing. And like, especially if you go with a couple of colleagues and you get down to the pub and you're like, that's it, decompress, have a pint. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You made me thirsty. So this is the part of the pod where we pick a random date and then we pick a story from that date from any year across the across the spectrum of years. We went for August 6th. I don't know why. Was it just some random year?
It's just a random day.
Wonderful work. And I went for 1985, and I found a wonderful archive piece from the Times, which brought me such ridiculous joy. And it reads, Hyde Park Heckler in test case. I love it so much. I want this man to be my best friend.
I'm going to go to LinkedIn now and change my career to
Hyde Park Heckler.
Hyde Park Heckler. Yes,
I know,
please.
it's like when they give serial killers really edgy, crazy names. And this guy has just got a special name for heckling. Wonderful work. A guy called Brian Beckett, he's an American writer, aged 45, who was arrested after a heckling incident at Speaker's Corner, is believed to be the first person to be prosecuted under the rarely used Royal Park regulations of 1977. Mr. Beckett of Stoneleigh Terrace, Roydon Street in Upper Holloway, who's lived in London for 15 years and describes heckling in Hyde Park as his weekly hobby. He appeared at Bow Street Magistrates Court yesterday in a test case under the regulations. He was arrested on July 14th under the bylaw, which empowers police to order anyone to leave a park. And he was remanded on bail until September on condition he doesn't go to Speaker's Corner. He was... It's ridiculous. I love that he was only they only gave him bail as long as he doesn't go to Speaker's Corner. How much of a pest is this guy?
You can go free, but you know where you can't go, buddy.
It's incredible. So Mr. Netray, who was acting on defence, said, we'll contest the obstruction allegation. This is a test case, so it's important to look into it properly. The indications are that as many as 22 witnesses will have to be called. This is a lot, can I just say, of court time that's gone into this.
That's a good heckle.
22. Well, I know now. I need to know what he said, to be honest with you. 22 witnesses called is ridiculous. After the brief hearing before Mr. David Hopkin, the Chief Magistrate, Mr. Beckett said he'd been heckling speakers every weekend for the past 15 years. This is my favourite. His quote, he said... Heckling is my weekly hobby and I intend to take this right to its end, even if it is bitter. That's Brian Beckett, who regards heckling as his weekly hobby.
Wow.
Yay! 1985. That was such a fun one.
That's some level of spite.
I need to know what he's saying.
Heckling is my hobby.
Wouldn't it be that's amazing? Do you know what, though? I bet he sleeps like a baby. He gets out there, Speaker's Corner, gets it all out of his system, and then, when you're sat in traffic and you have a bit of a vent.
Yeah.
It's that kind of energy. You get it all out of you and then you sort of skip home.
It's like a lighter version of a rage room. It's just go down and have a heckle.
Just heckling.
Would they have had to, was he arrested?
Yes.
Would they have had to do a lineup as well? And it's like, witness number one?
Hey!
Number two, step forward.
No, doesn't sound like him. To be honest, I'd have to do it'd be a hard lineup because the guy is incredibly generic looking.
That's just like that's him.
That's literally any guy. He also looks very professional, doesn't he?
He's very professional.
He's got a full suit on. He looks like a proper grown up.
He looks like an accountant.
I know, it's amazing. I think he must just really hate his job. He's I loved it, but it was a test case. It had never been done, which I found absolutely fascinating. And I will puzzle for the rest of my life over what it is that Brian was saying. What was he doing?
15 years as well. 15 years of heckling.
Every week. 15 years. It's great. Imagine, though, like if he was going to comedy gigs and doing it. He'd be such a pro. I don't think anyone could beat him.
Professional heckler.
Amazing work.
I love the idea that he just goes and just says, no. He's like, no.
Amazing.
Yeah, no.
It just so made me laugh.
No. Not doing it. No.
I know. He must have said something pretty heinous now, I'm thinking, to get arrested.
Maybe. I mean, what's the 70s?
80s.
70s. Well, okay.
Well, 70s and 80s. Yeah, 15-year career of heckling. Who knows?
My story is March the 7th, 1965, and we're heading to London for a golden eagle escaped from Regent's Park Zoo, or London Zoo, I don't know why it's called that. London Zoo, and apparently it's still on the loose and out spying its keepers on this day in March.
I thought you meant
to this day.
60 years later,
No.
The golden eagle's still knocking about.
The golden eagle escaped from central London Zoo and has been dodging its captors for 2 weeks. He spent most of the past week flying around the park, although it has been spotted in Tottenham Court Road, Euston and Camden Town. Bloody tourist. It's been seen in Tower records.
Honestly, though, imagine walking down Tottenham Court Road and you're like, It's that bloody eagle. It'd be amazing.
Popping the richer sounds to get a high five.
Yeah.
Buying shoes in Carnaby streets. A crowd of thousands gathered at Regent's Park to watch the birds being chased by keepers, police, firefighters, and even a BBC reporter.
Yeah. Were they holding a big net?
I'm surprised they didn't put like a milkman, a barmaid, and a vicar doing chasing as well.
You've got to do it, right? Complete the joke.
Goldie lived at the zoo for 5 years. He escaped while his cage was being cleaned. He left behind his mate Regina. Oh, I'm just popping out, Regina. Popping out for a little bit.
Just going to get a pint of milk. Never comes back.
Deputy head keeper of birds of prey at London Zoo predicts Goldie will be caught once he gets hungry. The closest Goldie came to being recaptured during that time was while he was devouring a duck in the grounds of the American ambassador's residence in Regent's Park. You've really got to try this.
Spite.
This is really good. You've got to try this duck. It's never got cucumbers.
Do you know what the only thing that could have made it better was if it was a bald eagle? The symbol of America.
Oh, yeah.
It went specifically to the American ambassador's house to trash his ducks.
Eating a British duck, basically.
I feel like there's plenty of stuff to be munched on in London. Like, just in the park, think of all those squirrels.
Yeah. We've gone al fresco after all.
Yeah.
But he was scared off in the last minute when a reporter tried to throw his coat over him and the bird abandoned his half-eaten meal. He also attacked 2 Highland Terriers, but members of the watching crowd managed to beat him off.
Beat him off?
He's just Soho after all. After 12 days of freedom, he was lured with a dead rabbit tied to a rope near one of the eagle's favourite haunts. I've written here, Ronnie Scott's. That's not known. Hanging out with Jagger and Dudley Moore.
That's such a shame for him to go out that way, isn't it? Like a dead rabbit on a string.
Yeah,
it's very anticlimactic.
I know. His favourite haunt is near the Wild Fowl Sanctuary, which could be the name of a bar, to be fair.
It definitely could. Yeah. It makes sense, though. I mean, it's obviously going to be there for the snacks.
It is 60s London as well.
That's true.
Hey, I was in the Wild Fowl Sanctuary till 3 a.m.
Really does sound like a bar now, you say it.
Keeper quietly walked up to him and caught him with his bare hands, secured his legs, and took him back to the zoo. He was declared unhurt after his ordeal and returned to his cage with his mate. Where the hell have you been?
Can you imagine explaining that? I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Went out for a duck, didn't have any intention of coming back to her.
London Zoo subsequently reported a big increase in visitors, and Goldie made his second bid for freedom in December of 65, but was recaptured only 4 days later. Long weekend out, tourists.
He's getting old by that point.
Bit of Christmas shopping.
Yeah, just get all his bits done.
So that's Goldie.
Oh, Goldie. Well done, Goldie.